see, we've opened Tableau and I did an independent study on Medicaid. And here we go. These are some of the dashboard that I created. I'll go from, or maybe I can show you just a little bit of data that I did. So the measures are here, getting the dimensions, and from, let's just up to the first one. So I did on national enrollment over time, looked some of the calculated fields, and came up with a reporting date, and I created another calculated field on expansion status, on the policy period, the state name. So what I did, I put the reporting date against the total Medicaid and CHIP enrollment, so that showcase the trends from 2018 to 2024. So the data was from 2013 to 2025, but I just wanted to deal with 2018 to 2024 based on the pre-coronavirus, the coronavirus period, and the aftermath, to just check on how the national enrollment over time was. And as you can see, before the corona, on Medicaid and CHIP enrollment, it was just constant. Then when we came up from 2019 up to the 2022, the enrollment rose higher than it was expected. Then after the coronavirus was declared over, then it started declining. This is just like to showcase the whole set. Then I went ahead and did an expansion status of all the states. These are the states in the US, and you can see there's expansion state and the non-expansion state. From 2018, you can see the enrollment is above 100 million, and for the non-expansion state, and this is just as the summation. We have to bear in mind that this is a summation, not an average. So this is the trend analysis, and just as I said earlier, from the 2018 it was quite constant. Then when the coronavirus was declared, it started rising. Then from the after the aftermath of the coronavirus, the enrollments that started to decline. These are the state level enrollment map. Don't mind about the bar chart, I just had to use the map. And as you can see, the case study was focusing on Ohio. So this is the whole states of the United States. So California was the one that is leading. The one that shaded a little bit are the one that has higher enrollment, unlike the other way around that I had to use a darker part. The darkest one, the darkest shaded one, were the ones that had the least. Then the ones that are a little bit faded are the ones that are high. So if I can get to expand this, then it can be clear. So if you just click on each state, it will give you the whole thing. Then on the bars, you see California, the one that is leading. Then we have the New York. Then the list is Wyoming, which is about 11 million. Then we head on the box plot. Box plot explanation is that the upper whisker, we have the median, the lower hinge, and the lower whisker. Then we have the non-expansion states as well. Then we head on to the average enrollment stats. We did the summation. Now this is the average, and by the average you can see I combine the expansion state and the non-expansion state. Then we have California leading as well. So this is the average total Medicaid and the CHIP enrollment as per the non-expansion and expansion state. And I had to use the fitting or the entire view so that it could fit the whole steps. So don't mind that I did this, but I just wanted a general view so that everyone could see that. Then have the application and the eligibility of over time. The new application, the individuals determine eligible. Then we have, let me just do this so that you could get to understand the state of data. As you can see, we have the individuals determined eligible for CHIP at application. Then we have the same on Medicaid. Then we have the new application submitted to this. Then we have the Medicaid and CHIP on that part. So the application was based on the new application, the eligibility, and so forth. So I did that as well. So it is just a beginning step for me to do this data analytics and the recording. So don't mind me being skeptical, maybe nervous. Then have the simple relationship. As I had stated, my whole study was based on Ohio. I did a comparison of Ohio application versus the other states. So I chose Alaska, California, Ohio, and Texas based on the enrollment. And you can see the new applicants was higher rather than the other renewals and redeterminations of the applications. So as we heard on, enrollment patterns across the policy periods, and you can see during the pre-pandemic, we had this trend as well. Then we had the continuous enrollment period. Then we have the unwinding period. The unwinding period is now the aftermath of the COVID-19. So these was the enrollment patterns. Then head on, I did a dashboard. I haven't completed everything on the dashboard, but it's just a set of how I can be able to deliver this. So for the enrollment part, I combined sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Then I went ahead on dashboard 2. I didn't do that. Then I just did the story, the complete story. So I haven't organized everything as per your expectations, but it's a good step for me to do this, maybe to start as a data analyst. Thank you guys. That is it.